Yes. Hi, everyone. Whoever is watching me from YouTube, uh, maybe live, maybe not live. Later on, also, you are watching. It's okay. A very good evening, and let's start today's live session. Today, as I mentioned in the WhatsApp group of my community, uh, as I told that I'm going to discuss with you a very important topic. And I know this, if you watch this video till end, this is going to actually change your mindset. So hi, I'm uh, Sudeshna. I'm a mindset coach and healer, and there is a online community mindset rewiring hub where I help people to elevate their emotion and change their mindset. So yesterday night, I after my online session, daily dose of healing, I call it, and it's a part of 30 days elevate your emotion challenge. And right now, two people are doing this challenge. One is Sunita, and another is Rana. So Rana joined, I think, 3 days back, and she has witnessed a huge change in this last 3 days. Same happened when Sunita joined 15-20 days back. So I was thinking that even if people are getting so, yes, my video audio is correct, I guess. Recording, let's record also. Yes. So I was telling that I was thinking that even if people are getting so good result, but I have done so many one-to-one also. Some people, yes, some people have taken that decision and joined my VIP session, my group session. But there are many people who I know that they are suffering from negative emotions from the past, maybe many years. But why they are not taking decision? Why? What I can help them so that they can take their decisions. So I was thinking that in my mind before sleeping, and in the morning today at around 5, actually 5:30 maybe, this idea came into my mind, and I was like, it actually, I felt so good after realizing this. So today I thought that let's do a live session with you guys, my YouTube family, and my WhatsApp community, to understand that what actually restrict us to change our life the way we want. So right now, as there is a shift in our education system, right? I don't know whether you are realizing this or not. So the very first education system, before even British came, was the Gurukul system. And that Gurukul system was totally different from the current education system. The Gurukul education system was that when like people from all the Varnas, like the son of Raja, son of like Kshatriyas and Vaishyas and Shudras and Brahmins. So all four category of students, they used to come to different or same gurus. Sometimes it was different gurus for different, as we know from Mahabharata, and sometimes it was same gurus, and they used to live with their gurus, and they used to practice everything, these meditation, these yogas, all those rituals which their guru also generally used to practice. And these were essential in our later on, in the later part of life, where whenever we feel some kind of anxiety, fear, stress, any kind of negative emotion, we should know the process, how to eliminate it, how to overcome it. But in our current education system, which was established by British in the early 90s maybe, because that was the time of industrialization, and British realized that Gurukul system was not good enough to create bulk workers. So they just established this worker creation education system, uh, from which actually lot of same skilled people can be generated. So that's why in our education system, we just enter into a class, we are being taught the same curriculum, every student are being taught the same curriculum, even though their potential are different, their understanding is different, their background is different, their culture is different, but we teach the same curriculum to everyone, realizing that they will learn the same thing and they will be graded in this system and they will get some job. So that's why I realized that that's the actually right now the fault of our education system. And that is one reason why people don't understand that why we need to invest on ourselves. So let's talk today that why can't we invest in ourselves and change our life. So the first thing, I have made some of my note also. So I just mentioned that there is two type of um, like word. One is investment and another is expenditure. So I'm an MBA student. I mean, I have done my MBAs also. So as an MBA or accountancy background, if you are, then you may know that the difference between investment and expenditure. The people who are watching who don't know the difference between investment and expenditure, let me tell you. So investment is, as per accounting knowledge, investment is the money which you are spending for which the benefit you are getting not only in 1 year but in multiple years. And expenditure is what you are consuming in the same year. People of the accounting background, please write it down whether I am right or not. So all those CAs and all the other MBAs, you can write it down. So this is the difference between investment and expenditure. Now comes to these type of coaches or courses where these coaches or healers or any type of these things, they are actually helping you to improve some part of your life. It can be health, it can be relationship, it can be career, it can be money. So there are coaches and mentors to help you in all four or maybe any one part of your life. And there are then micro niche in relationship also. Hundreds of niches are there where people are minutely niches down to help you in a particular problem. But in all around, people, it's not that people don't have the problem, but why people don't take the decisions of investing in themselves. I ask that question in my mind. There are few people, obviously 10% in our industry, 10% people or 20% people take decisions. But why not that 80%? Because people think that it's an expenditure. Expenditure means which you are consuming in 1 year. But just ask yourself, the knowledge you are getting, the life you are changing through this knowledge, through this learning, is it for only 1 year? If yes, then obviously it's an expenditure. But if this learning, if this change in your life is going to help you for your lifetime, or maybe in next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, then it's not an expenditure as per our current education system too. So it's an investment. And investment has a return, right? Expenditure doesn't have return. So again, the accountancy people, you know that expenditure we put it in an like whatever for an organization or any business, we put in expenditure is in the profit and loss account, and we put investment as an asset in our balance sheet. So always we consider investment as an asset because it has a value which we take for longer years. So that's is investment. So now ask yourself whether whatever coaching, consulting, uh, healing, whatever these online coaches, consultants, mentors are offering you, whether this is going to change your life. If yes, then ask yourself the next question, whether this change will be for a longer period, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. If not, then obviously don't go for it. Don't go for it any short term solution, because I'm not saying that don't go for it. If you can if you are ready to spend that amount, it's okay. But what is the difference between investment and spending? Because expenditure is the part which we can avoid. We can reduce our expenditure, but investment is a part we should not reduce because it's going to increase over the period of time. So suppose, for an example, if you are a person who is earning 50,000 per month, for you, at least 10 to 15% should be investment. So 5 to maybe, sorry, so 10, so yeah, 5 to maybe 10,000, you should spend every month for an investment. It can be any form. It can be mutual fund. It can be in your share market. It can be FD. It can be debt, other debt thing. It can be in you. That is another important thing which our normal education system don't give emphasis. But if you read all those self-help book where people actually interviewed lot of people who are actually millionaire, billionaire, if you read their autobiography, if you read all those people who change many people's life, you realize that that's the mindset shift is required from you to them, because they consider that investing in themselves is also very, very crucial. And as other investment you should do as early as possible, and expenditure you should do as late as possible. That's another accounting principle, because investment is going to give you return. So the early you can invest, the early you can get the return. But expenditure is gone. Like just you spend, it's gone. So if you just buy a dress, that's your expenditure. If you buy the dress, you already consumed it. Whether you wear it or not, doesn't matter. It's not going to give you any return. But if you invest in mutual fund, that is going to give you return. And the early you invest, the more is the chance of getting the return. Similarly, if you invest, my video is stuck. Yes, I don't know. Let's see. So the early you understand that, uh, sorry, my mind was sometimes distracted. So the early you can invest in yourself, the more you can get that benefit. So people who are now in your 20s, early 20s, late 20s, please invest in yourself, because this is going to change your life. Obviously, invest in stocks, bonds, and other thing also. But choose a percentage of your investment. Suppose you are investing 10,000 per month as per your salary. Invest at least 10% or 20% in yourself. So 1,000 to 2,000, keep it aside to upgrade yourself. You can read good books, you can buy good books, you can buy some this type of courses. You can just like save for 1 or 2 months money to join some higher amount of courses. And the more you will upgrade yourself, the more you will have the potential to earning. So another thing is very important, that we feel that we are spending, so we have self doubt. So whether it's really going to happen, whether we can do it. Yes, I know these people are getting all those benefits, but whether I can do it or not. Why not? Because all of these things are your limiting belief. Because you feel that whether I can do it or not, that's why you can't do it. So as a mindset coach, I know that we have so many limiting beliefs which we don't even know, which we don't realize that what limiting belief are there in our subconscious mind. So that was the second point, that think about what is your limiting belief for not investing in yourself. Write it down and then change the limiting belief, because changing belief can change your life. So I help my student also to change their belief. So first level is emotion. When you change your emotion, 70% of your life change. But the 30% of life is depending on your belief. And if you don't change your belief, then your emotional pattern again may come. So that's why changing belief is very, very important. And the moment you change your emotion and the moment you change your belief, your life will going to change through the action you are going to take. So that was the third point. Uh, yes, so I think I have covered most of it. Another question, actually, you may ask, okay, Sudeshna, which investment is good? How I will understand that in which course I should invest, right? That's a very good question, actually. But so, like, suppose, just take an example. Suppose you want to buy an iPhone. It's a very, very high investment, right? But there is also a terminology called depreciation. So your iPhone is going to last for maybe 4 years, 5 years. आजकल तो लोग उतने टाइम भी यूज नहीं करते हैं फोन बट स्टिल so if you consider that 5 years is going to be there, like you will use to you are going to use that iPhone, then per year your depreciation cost would be almost 15 to 20K depending on your iPhone price and the offer you must have received. So that's your expenditure. So the portion of your investment you are consuming, that's your expenditure as per our accounting standard. So now ask yourself, the investment you should do, how many years it is going to last? So the iPhone investment you are doing, it is going to last for 4 and 5 years. If you invest in house, it is going to last for maybe 30, 40, 50 years or maybe more. If you're going to invest in land, it is also going to be there for a longer time. The investment in you is going to be lasting for your lifetime. And that's the best investment. If you want to keep something for your next generation, it's good that you should invest in others also, like land, building, stocks. But invest in yourself is going to change not only your life, but your kids' life. How? So let's take an example. So I'm a Ho'oponopono healer, and through Ho'oponopono, I help people to heal their negative emotions. And the moment I know this, I changed not only my life, by my kids' life also. Now their perspective also totally changed. I'm an NLP coach also. So with this help of NLP technique, now whenever my kids are having any pain, they don't ask for medicine. They just ask. Even my 4-year-old kid, she doesn't know what is NLP, but she knows that there is something called shape change. That's a method called VK. So with this, within 1 minute, you can cure any of your pain. That's so powerful. And our subconscious mind is actually like is a black hole. We don't know how much potential is there. So when you know all those techniques, it is not only going to change your life, but your kids' life, your parents' life. Right now, I'm helping my parents, my in-laws also sometimes. Whenever they feel some pain, some emotional baggage, they try to talk to me because I can help them reducing that. So I feel very blessed that I have invested lakhs of rupees, not only in this traditional education system, like I have done my BTech, MBA, right now I'm doing PhD, though PhD ke liye I don't have to spend. That's totally sponsored by the government. Thank you for that. But yes, I am investing my time. So, and also the effort I'm putting. But whatever investment I have done in this soft skill also, in this learning Ho'oponopono, NLP, life coaching, or whatever I have learned, graphotherapy, Reiki healing, and continuously I am learning because these actually are helping me to change my life and my family's life. So I am very happy with this. all these investment. If you want to start to change your life, please start with small. Please just keep aside 10% of your investment amount for yourself and start spending that amount. Start from maybe 200, 300 books, rupees books. You'll be amazed that how your perspective can be changed. You can just purchase a Storytel. There is a audiobook app called Storytel. It's, I think, 400 rupees per month. You can just start with that and listen all those books because that's a free library. If you pay 400, you can listen any books. That's amazing app. I know. And I generally listen these audiobooks while I walk, while I cook, all those timing when I feel that yes, I can hear at the same time I am doing that work. So I invest in myself huge, and I have seen people who invested in themselves, they have grown exponentially. If you also want that, please do so. That was my intention of today's session. Thank you who are watching. Let's see who are watching, if anyone is watching live or not. Yes. So whoever is watching live, if you want to comment, say hi, say hi. And thank you for watching live. And let's go. Yes, by the way, as I mentioned, and this was not a sales webinar, but yes, tomorrow I am going to do a sales webinar, 7:30 Saturday, where, sorry, where actually I'm going to tell you the 3 steps to heal your negative emotions. Any kind of negative emotions. By following these 3 steps, you can heal yourself. I'm going to tell you how this advanced Ho'oponopono works so well. Within 10-15 minutes, people can heal themselves in 10-15 years of negative emotions. Not only that, I'm going to heal your some of the blocked negative emotion. So this is going to be a 90-minute webinar where at the end of the webinar, be ready to take the decisions to change your life, because there is need, there is a need of investment. Be ready mentally to invest. Even if you are not ready, even if you want to attend free, yes, you are welcome to attend free. But if you want quick result and guided result, if you want to do it under a mentor, please come and join this webinar. In the description box, there will be the first link to register for the webinar. Please join the webinar. Please join the WhatsApp group below that, because I post the Zoom link directly in the WhatsApp group. So you'll be notified tomorrow's around 7:25, where you can directly click on and join the Zoom session. Please join at the beginning, because this is a healing session. That's not an information session like this webinar. So you have to sit in a quiet place. No one should disturb you. Then only you get the right healing. And people get amazing result in this free healing session. So you can just go in my client transformation video list, and you can watch few of their feedback. And nowadays, I even don't share all those feedback in YouTube. I may have to do it some more. So last week, few people joined and they gave amazing feedback that they have got amazing result with this 45 minutes healing session. So thank you for watching the full video. If you are not a subscriber, you can subscribe if you really feel that there is a connection in between me and you want me in your life, right? Thank you so much. Bye bye. Good night.